Well, hey, I didn't get to put any time on the press yesterday. We had to get all this stuff out, and we still got a whole lot to do, but I made a commitment. I need to get this press done, so it's crunch time. Let's get this thing put back together. So for this event, we're gonna end up putting 2 different designs on here. Maybe we'll just put them across from each other, and then we can kind of pick out of the 2 which one color print the kids would like to print or experiment with or have a shirt, because we got a bunch of stuff that we're just gonna give away. All right, so I ran over to the print shop to grab a screen, this youth board palette, and then I'll show you. This is the artwork we're gonna go with. You were designed to do great things. This is a little youth board that we made, and the cool thing about this Riley Hopkins press is most of these are all interchangeable, and this is the same size as our other press, so it should go right on and scratch up that brand new paint. So what I want to do here though is make sure that where I burn the image on the screen is going to fall in a comfortable spot for printing. I don't know if it's different than what we normally do, probably not, but just want to make sure so we give ourselves some room and space. I got a feeling with the amount of leverage pushing on that on a table, that feels okay. We'll see. Let's chuck a screen in there and see how that feels. It's gonna take some getting used to, adjusting some off contacts and such. Each one's probably a little different, and it's hard and going from different presses with a little bit different features. What you can do to make sure, oh, that feels pretty good. Clamps in there pretty nice and tight. And it looks like our 0 is close to the same spot. However, I noticed that this is broke on my registration gate, a little nylon screw, which I might have to borrow from the other press. So this is what lines it up. So that one sticks out there good. This one not so good. I'm gonna see if I can adjust that. There should be enough thread on there to line it through so that that gap is a little bit smaller, which then has to align with this center line of the graphic. All right, when we set up a lot of our designs, we put these T's, one there and one there, on the center of the artwork, which is somewhat in the center of the screen. It doesn't have to be perfect, you just need to know that this the center. What we do with those T's is then line them up with the center of the board and then tighten it down. But because that registration gate is off, it's going to shift back and forth, and then you're never going to get good tight registration. So I'm going to tighten this one up. We'll rob one from another press. I don't know if that'll go back in there. Nope. Maybe it's a trip to the hardware store or rob one from the other press. Alright, so I had to get some parts. I decided to swap out the blue for black, so I'll cut some of this fuel line hose for a new damper there. And then unfortunately they didn't have the same length, so I'm going to try it without the bolt for just tomorrow, or maybe borrow from the other press and at least get these in to where it can hold tight, and hopefully they have enough resistance that they don't back off. I also, one of these was missing, and so I just got a brand new shiny one. So everything about this press now should be close to original, and the way everything's consistent and new, and I'm stoked. It's gonna be so much fun. Oh, it just makes it. How about that? Not ideal, but it'll work for now. Alright, time to make the screen. At least one of them. We're going to take two different designs. Alright, so I totally forgot that I had this old cart sitting back out in the woodshed. So I pulled it out and recruited some helpers to paint it to make it look a little bit cooler. Then maybe we'll put some decals on it too. Alright, directly behind me, here she is, back in her prime. With the help of the kids, we made this awesome new table, I guess, to support it, give it at the right height. We've got our youth board. It spins so good. All black. There's a clamp to hold it. And I can easily just wheel it around. Alright, so now gotta get the decals on it. Put Riley's logo back here where it was. And I'm thinking Ryanette logo. Power in the print. Either like this or like this. I don't know, I think that looks kind of cool. Riley Hopkins. Yeah. I'll do a reveal. Oh, that contrast, big old white letters on black, pops. Yeah, that looks sweet. All right, it's D-Day. Let's get this thing back up and doing what it was designed to do. Let's go. Fry's ready. Yeah. All right, so trying to fit screen printing equipment in a box. That's the first time I've ever done a live screen print thing. And I'm excited, but I gotta get everything in a tote that I think I need. So many things you don't even think about. Let's try again. You don't think about the things you need when you just do it. It's like, it's just there. So, here's our 2 designs. I know it's a 4-color print. We could use all 4, but we're just going with 2. Black ink on red shirts. I can't even see the red shirts. And we're gonna use the heat press to do our final cure. I got a flash dryer that works on a 110 circuit, so I don't need any special high power. And then this will be our final dry. All right. Teamwork makes the dream work. How do you got that? That's a.
I just grabbed that little triangle.
That's a great spot. This thing's heavy.
We here.
All right. Oh yeah, Parsons Designs in the back of a truck. This is our booth for the day. At the corner of this cool gym. Starting out on a press like this, which I didn't start my business on it, something like that. I got to work for a friend who had one. And one thing about these I don't like is that when you can't move the print station, you have to move your flash. And moving this all the time can be a pain in the butt. And if you're doing a lot of shirts, which these are not really designed to do lots of shirts, this is going to get so hot you're going to have to stop for a while. So I don't think we have that many shirts to print today, but we're just going to have fun with it and use what we got and just enjoy the process. I want to introduce you to someone who's usually never in front of the camera, always behind it in the office doing artwork and all the cool things. This is my wife, Cherie. She doesn't talk much. Say hi.
Hi.
That's what her voice sounds like. It's so beautiful.
I don't know what you want me to say.
Welcome to YouTube. All right, so we're gonna use our new favorite thing we found at the Ryanette 20th anniversary, the PMI tape. It lasts a long time and we won't have to keep gluing and keep the mess down. And we're only using water to clean off the platen. PMI tape at Ryanette, such a good product.
This is the worst part of this stuff right here is just, getting this edge peeled back. We'll get there. We'll get there. 3 hours later. Oh, we're getting there.
Success! He got it.
I find it's easier to trim it away after you peel that off.
Okay.
It's true.
right, time to ink it up. And try to be clean and tidy about it too, so that's gonna be the hard part. We're gonna ink everywhere. Oh.
No.
All right.
You got it all over yourself already. Have you done this before?
I've done this before, just not outside of the shop. So first time ever live screen printing. Let's pre-ink these things so we're not having to deal with this anymore. And get it out of the way and clean off.
So we do screen printing. We do t-shirts. So
You guys-
just like my name here, and Aaron's gonna screen print one really quick. You just gotta go. Just
Okay.
print.
Yeah, so the cool thing about screen printing is you can make cool logos and designs and put them on lots of shirts or design logos for clients. That's what we do. We make lots of business logos for small businesses. Everything starts out with the design. And at Parsons Designs, we believe you were designed to do great things. It's like this, and then we rotate our screen over here, and we have a squeegee with ink on it. And the screen is what has the design in it. We fill it with ink, and then we go like this. And then when I lift it up, that's how the logo's on the shirt. Did you know how that works? All right, so I'm gonna show you how we had to set the booth up to make it work here, being that this is my first time ever. So we're screen printing the shirts over here. Bry's got that for right now. Shree's over here helping the kids, teaching them all the stuff. I'm grabbing the shirt from Bry after he prints it, and I'm taking it over here since we don't have our tunnel dryer here with us, stacking them up on the next to the heat press. I lay them on the heat press. And that's going to be our way that we final cure them so that the ink doesn't go out. All right, well, that's a wrap. We're gonna load all this stuff in the truck. It's the first time to do a live screen printing event, and I consider that a success. It was a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to doing it again. We got lucked out because of the nice weather, so we're gonna load this up. Since there's no rain, we don't need a trailer. Let's go, babe. Good job.